Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's live reaction or read through for Chainsaw Man. We're in part 2, we're in volume 13, and we ended off last time with Best Girl Yuko. I think death flags are everywhere, but she has been like my favorite new character from part 2. And we ended off with so many funny, wild, out of pocket panels, like the "Don't come to school tomorrow." That's so it was so funny. But I had a ton of fun reading last time, so yeah, let's. I guess there's not too much to discuss. Again, I love Yuko, but things don't seem to be going too well as far as she's concerned. I don't feel like she lasts very long, but we'll see. Let's either way, let's start reading chapter 106 to start us out. This one's titled Bonfire. We have some establishing shots. Asa and Yoru. It's my fault, isn't it? Yuko made that contract with the devil because of me, didn't she? Well, yeah, she said as much herself. Yuko, how do you think she'll get rid of my bullying problem tomorrow morning? She warned you to stay away from school. Enough said. What's that supposed to mean? Why do you keep asking? You already know. She's gonna kill the classmates who bully you. No? But I have to stop her. How? How? I'll go back and talk her out of it. Go back and talk her out of it? How will you do that? How will you go back when your body belongs to me? Give me back my body. That was a really cool sequence. You aren't talking Yuko out of anything. We'll kill her at school tomorrow. You can't be serious. Our goal is to defeat Chainsaw Man. He might know himself if we fight Yuko's devil... He might show himself if we fight Yuko's devil transformation at school. Besides, we can't let a human know about me and live, now can we? Oh, sorry, skipped a panel. Or a box. And if he doesn't, hunting her will get us into the Devil Hunters Club. Besides, we can't let a human know about me and live, now can we? I'm staying in control until Yuko's dead. I feel like killing her could be more dangerous for exposing you than letting her live and working with her, though. I don't know, I feel like it's best to work with her. But hey, maybe I'm biased. We're seeing her at the bonfire. Asa, I'll save you soon, okay? I'll kill all the bad guys for you, just like Chainsaw Man. I'm off to school. Morning. Morning, ma'am. Good morning. Same to you. How'd you running late today? We have her showing up at school. Nice to meet you, Yoru. I see. That's the reason you're going to hunt me. I'm amazed that Chainsaw Man goes to our school. It's kind of a letdown, though. Having Chainsaw Man around doesn't stop bullying. I guess he only kills devils. Move aside, Yoru. We can fight after I kill the bullies, can't we? You're planning to run as soon as you've killed your targets, though, since the Devil Hunters will show up show up if you take too long. You can't beat me if we fight anyway. I can read your every move. So beat me and kill me then. Although that'd kill Asa too. I like Asa, but I hate you. She starts transforming. She form changes. And it's weird, so how is this a justice transformation? I guess we'll see still. But the weird, just random gory devils, I guess maybe it is just meaningless Chainsaw Man stuff. And that's where we end? That felt like it was so quick. We have posted a bonfire. That felt like it was so fast. Okay, I guess let's go read chapter 107 then. Chapter 107, School Attacker. Also, we don't know if these devil transformations are reversible or if you are just stuck like that afterward, I guess. At least I don't think we know. So, like, this might just be, like, if she was going to kill the other students, it must like it might have just been like a last-ditch kind of thing. Like we know we're getting taken out after doing this. Chapter 107, School Attacker. We have Yoru dodging through the attacks, cutting off the tentacles. Cool, but you're in my way. Gets thrown through a window, into another classroom. What the? Are you kidding me? Yikes. And then Yuko still moves down the hallway. Whoa. They have a panic button. A dangerous devil's appeared on campus. Please evacuate the building immediately via the nearest escape route. Freaky. This a drill? Nah. Wait, is it? This is not a drill. And they all start freaking out. Who put raw chicken in a shoe cubby the other day? It was you girls. I knew it. Because, of course, ask the question, then read the minds. Pencil. Spear. Okay, because the pencil is something that belongs, which is why they can turn it into a weapon. Got it. Geez, I told you I can read your every move. I can only make weak weapons with these. Oh? And it gets thrown through another student. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I won't stop. You're a bad guy. And their head is smashed against a post. Or I guess maybe just against the side of the door frame. The last one ran that way. And somebody looks like they're standing there to confront them. Devil Hunter Club member, Seigi Akoku. Allow me to buy time until the Devil Hunters get here. Yeah, spiked knuckles. A Devil Hunter? I don't want to hurt innocents. He parries. And goes in for a bunch of punches? Hold on, he's cool. Let's kick this up a notch. And then we have a crossbow bolt being fired through her arm. Is that you, Furio? Man, that thing's freaky. Okay. One of the head tentacles gets sliced up. Devil Hunter Club again? We have another member. Okay, so we're getting introduced to some of the club members here. And they all start hacking her apart. Come on now, don't die before Chainsaw Man even gets here. Don't worry, I didn't want to kill innocents, that's all. You just ganged up on me and bullied me. You're bad guys too, aren't you? And then she can then flip on them. I wonder if the one, because he just got hit in the eye, I wonder if he's going to survive. The one that got hit through the torso is probably done, but who knows. And then one gets thrown through the window. She might be alright. Now be good unless you want to wind up like them. I know all your plans, Yoru. I know that you hid your personal property in every classroom to use as weapons, that you pulled off some of the hallway floorboards and can turn those into weapons, that you set traps in the restrooms and courtyard. I even know that, as I speak, you're thinking about trying to turn my severed legs into weapons too. Don't try anything else. I'm going to save Asa from her bullies. I have one more plan, and it's so sad because it feels like Yuko could have saved her by just being her friend, not doing all this. I don't see much point in that one. The leave it all to Asa plan. And she switches back. Asa, please just stay right there. Wait, what? What are you thinking? You absolutely can't do that. It's interesting how Poached is in some of these, but not others. I wonder if maybe there's a method to it that I just haven't quite picked up on yet. And if so, maybe don't spoil me on it. Maybe let me figure it out for myself. But there might be a pattern to it that I haven't picked up on yet. But either way, yeah, another really good one, but fairly quick one. Let's read chapter 108. I do think this story's been pretty good so far, but I feel like a few things hurt it. First, that Yuko is the quote-unquote bad guy who's going to be getting taken out here, and is probably one of the, if not the most enjoyable character so far in part 2, so it's it hurts to have a character that's actually enjoyable to be on screen, and it's okay, we're going to take them out, And what are we left with? I mean, I like Asa and Yoru, at least they're still going to be around. And like, we're introducing potentially these characters from the club, but they might never ever do anything ever again. And it kind of leads me into the main problem with Chainsaw Man that I talked about a bit in part 1, which is I think that not killing enough characters can be bad for a story. Like if characters are always getting fake out deaths and surviving, if it's like there's no stakes because nobody ever dies. But you can also have the opposite problem, and I feel like Chainsaw Man has the opposite problem hard too. And a lot of you agreed with me on this, but I think, you know, you can love a series and still acknowledge the faults in it. And I think a lot of you agreed with me on this, but some of you again probably won't. But Chainsaw Man has the opposite problem of killing too many characters too quickly without exploring them as characters or doing enough with them. Like, that hasn't been so bad so far in part 2, but I worry that it's gonna just be the same. Whereas in part 1, there were a bunch of characters who kind of just did absolutely nothing and didn't really go anywhere whatsoever, and I just fear that happening. Like, these characters are getting introduced. They might not ever show up again, they might not mean anything. Yuko shows up, might not even last, like, 10 chapters. So I dislike how quickly we run through characters without letting them, like, actually develop, or letting me as an audience member, as a reader, care about them enough. It feels like we just speed run through these characters and often don't use them very well. And I fear that, you know, more of that's happening just here with Yuko and everything. But either way, you killed a bunch of people. Chapter 108, something important to Asa. Not that many, only 3 or 4. The Gun Devil killed over 1 million people. Plus, I only killed bad ones. Like I said, you don't need to do what you're doing. Yoru, tell me how to make weapons. I doubt that would make a strong weapon. Just do it. Touch something that belongs to you and call its name. I'm telling you, there's no point. Super strong, uniform sword. Okay? And I mean, she called it super strong. Does that make it super strong? And she's kill-a-killing. She is kill-a-killing right now. I wonder if the, you know, mangaka is trying to say something about, like, if it is just, whoa, nice. Or if it is trying to say something about, like, you know, using the uniform as your power and exposing yourself, and, like, that's part of your power. Like, I wonder if there's something more being said, or if it's just, like, nice. But either way, Yuko, I'll solve my bullying problem myself. Stay out of it. Don't make me slice you up to stop you. Jeez, Asa, think about it. If I kill bullies in a notorious devil attack, bullies across Japan will get scared and bullying could decrease. It could stop altogether. Not just yours, but all the bullying in Japan. And then, I could become a symbol of justice too. I could be like Chainsaw Man. And we're seeing the negative effects of what Denji's doing here too. What does Chainsaw Man have to do with this? Do you even hear yourself? Yuko, when you made your contract, what did you give the devil in exchange for its power? There was no give. I only received. When I was given this power, I received a heart that shines with the light of justice along with it. So it does feel like Yuko... I don't know whether to say Yuko's being manipulated, or more to say that Yuko's sense of justice is running absolutely out of control. And maybe it was a little out of control before, but it was probably nowhere like what's happening now. Well, I have one more bully to kill. Asa, go put on some clothes. Such a good line. Wait, stop. I'm going to cut off your legs. I'm sorry. Take this. And the sword gets knocked out of her hands. Weak. Damn it. And we also have Yoru's naked now too, I just noticed. I told you it was pointless. You can't stop. And then she's just absolutely cut apart. What is going on with this? And the gore splattered everywhere. Did that have to do with making contact with the sword? I wonder. Or is somebody else coming in? Yeah, Strong. You surprised me. The swords I made out of people I killed were always average. Sure, but my mom bought me that uniform before she died. Okay, so it is something she really cared about. I didn't mean to do this, though. She thinks about Bucky. And then, Yuko, she runs over. Yuko, are you dying? Don't die. Do you want to save her? Huh? I can save her. Do you want to? Yes. Anything for my little sister. Holy crap! I got chills. This is nuts. Are we getting cliffhung on this? Okay, no, it keeps going. Hold on. Let me look at this panel. For my little sister. I wonder, are they talking about Yoru? Yoru is war. So who would be the older sister of war, even? That seems like it'd just be violence or conflict or something. Hold on, let me cook. Or are they talking about Yuko and they are the older... Well, I mean, Yuko's not really Justice. She just got a contract from Justice. The older sister of Justice, I don't think would be anything. So the earrings, there's an apple through one of them. And I was like, do they look like horse stirrups? Do they look like the instrument, the triangle? Do they look like justice scales? But I actually think that's it. I'm thinking, if we're going with the four horsemen thing, I think the earrings are supposed to look like horse stirrups, and the apple is supposed to be a reference to famine. Because the four horsemen are what? It's like death, war, control. Pretty sure Makima was one, right? So control is, I don't know, like control's a weird one. I never think of control as one of the four horsemen. But yeah, that means we're only missing one, and the last one, I think control is the one that's usually sometimes swapped out for pestilence or plague. I hear pestilence and plague way more often than control. Like I pretty much, or is, yeah, so if control and not pestilence and plague is one, then the last one is famine. So I think, again, horse stirrup, earrings, and the apple, I think this is famine. Your little sister. We're devil hunters. We were notified about the devil attack. Does anyone know where it was last seen? There's a loud noise. And we have this giant head. Is this a monkey's paw situation? She's still alive, but now she's a giant head that's going to get killed anyway? But at least it's not Asa the one doing the killing, so she feels less bad about it? Or does she actually get to survive somehow? Okay. What a cliffhanger, though. Honestly, hopefully we don't leave off in a worse place, but I could do one more. These were pretty short. At least the first two. This one was like 9 minutes recording. The first two were only like 5 each. Let's do 109. Let's do one more. Even though I've recorded, this is my 5th read through I'm recording today, so I have recorded for hours, like 3 hours by now. Let's do one more. Let's do 109. Finishing things out with chapter 109, The Easy Way to Stop Bullying. Huh? What was I doing again? We see birds. Oh wow, look at all the little people. School. Of course, bullying won't end as long as school exists. So is she now going to be a hybrid of justice and famine transformation? Chapter 109, The Easy Way to Stop Bullying. I did it! And then we have her being cut. Ow! Is that weapon yours? More awful bullies. Take this. And I'm assuming they probably contracted with the Mantis devil from the look of it. And these guys get taken out. Phew. She looks down at Asa. Asa? Are you okay? Who did this to you? You did this. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Die. And then she stops. Hey, you bad devil. Let the girl go. Mind your own business. Well, you left me no choice. I don't want to blow my cover. Okay, sure. But a superhero can't stand idly by in an emergency and all. I told you to buzz off. Stay out of my way. He transforms and cleaves through the tentacle. Chainsaw Man? Ta-da! Oh my gosh, Chainsaw Man showed up. What am I going to do now? Stay away. Stay away. And she's freaking out now. Chainsaw Man's here to save the day. She didn't see this coming whatsoever. Why can't I hit him? Oh yeah, I can just read his mind. And then, you're kidding me. All he's thinking about, or he's not thinking about the fight at all. All he's thinking about is how to expose his secret identity while making it seem natural. Ow, Anasa's waking up. And, oh, Yoru takes over. Chainsaw Man. Yeah? And that was a worse cliffhanger. Also, that was like a 1 minute reaction. Okay, we're doing 110. That was insanely short. Okay, let's go to 110. I love how I've been sitting here for like 3 hours, like, oh, I'm only going to do 3 chapters this video, and now here I am. I still can't stop reading. Alright, let's continue on from here. Chapter 110, A Ring in the Night. Yuko leg, sword. Remember me, Chainsaw Man? He's looking at her body. Whoa. An arm comes up out of the gore. Do I know her? Oh, hey you, I saved you. Yeah, me? Yeah, don't eat me. I'm not gonna eat you. Hey, that's it. I'm Chainsaw Man. I don't eat people, cause I'm human on the inside. How about I show you my human form to prove it? She's going in for an attack from behind. Someone crosses their fingers. Oh, this is probably going to be, what's his name that I always forget, protecting him with the octopus devil. Alright. The attack misses. He vanished. Is he saying, I'm not even worth his time? Show yourself, Chainsaw Man. I'll obliterate. I love that Yoru is very kind of power-esque. She has a very fragile ego. Like, any challenge to her ego is like, she has trouble getting over it. You're hopeless. I told you I'd stop you by force if I had to. But that was such a natural reveal. The most unnatural reveal. I heard 4 kids from class 2 died. They're saying this Yuko turned into a devil and killed them. Yeah, her, the annoying one. You know how Yuko was bullied in middle school? I bet that's why she made a deal with the devil. Just goes to show how the mentally weak get tricked by devils easily. Did you hear? Supposedly Yuko got away. She still hasn't been found. Okay, that's a good thing, I think, for the story overall. But we're seeing how Yuko's attempts to do things, the way that she did things, like we've been seeing how it's been very obviously bad all along, but we're seeing how it had the complete opposite effect of what she wanted. Now people think that victims of bullying and the quote-unquote mentally weak are even worse, and they're going to bully them even harder because they believe that they're susceptible to devils. It's that dream again. I'm running. Now we're having a new dream for the main character. I'm running down an alleyway for some reason. We have dead chickens along the way, maybe a reference to Bucky. The ground's littered with dead chickens. At first I try not to step on them, but it fills up with so many bodies that I can't avoid it. That is really interesting symbolism. For maybe having to do bad things, or for bad things being present in your life, but I think it's probably for having to do bad things. It's like, you avoid them because there's only a few here and there, but then they pile up more and more, and I think that in the future, Asa's probably going to be stuck in a situation where they're just, the ability to avoid bad options just piles up more and more, to the point where she has to start making more and more bad decisions. Like that seems like kind of symbolism for it. At first I try not to step on them, but it fills up with so many bodies that I can't avoid it. There's darkness ahead of me, and then I always wake up at that part. She wakes up. Yoru's still laying there. Get some water. Huh? What's up? Hold on, let me... Yeah, the doorbell rings. Who is it? Hey, Asa. Sorry for showing up in the dead of night like this. Yuko. Don't open it. Oh, man. What cool parallels. Sorry, I managed to get away, but I've turned into a devil. If you see me, if I see you, I might try to eat you. She opens it anyway. I told you not to open it. Does Best Girl get better? Sorry. Sorry. But very interesting. So we do have the still surviving Yuko to actually maybe play a role in the story. And actually, with her plan absolutely backfiring, I think it would be so interesting to keep her around. Maybe as a servant to Famine. And it's like things really backfired. Not only did her plan not work out, but now she's stuck as a devil subservient to Famine. Like, that would be crazy. I really, really, really like the idea that, the ideas that could come from keeping her around in the story. So yeah, I am really interested to see where things go, and I feel like this is actually a satisfying cliffhanger to end on. So I'll end it here. Thank you for watching. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Chainsaw Man, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I need to start holding myself back, because if I catch up too quickly, then I'm going to be a little bit screwed. But yeah, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you want to help support the channel, drop a super thanks if you'd like to. Not only all that, but if you would... Sorry, I just got distracted remembering something else. Not only all of that, but if you want to help support the channel, help me keep making videos, but also get shout-outs at the end of every video and One Piece videos a little bit early, then hit join down below to become a channel member. Go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are patrons and channel members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girls, FR Nono, Abyss Knight, and JA, Cherryton students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element, Pateo Diawol. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.